Welcome, electronic video guests, to the outer limits of the trading card hobby TTM. Through the mail, we seek to have the famous and the infamous sign the trading cards and photographs we send to them through the mail. Today we have 6 such specimens to examine. 6 trading card autograph request return specimens to examine. And we will be examining these specimens in minute detail. So if you like seeing envelopes being cut open, you've come to the right place. Sit back, relax, get ready to enjoy the fun presented to you from the worldwide YouTube video airfill. All right, video guests, are you ready for a Friday afternoon, early evening TTM special? How about that? We're getting ready for the weekend. We've got, one more week to the first college game of the year. 2 more weeks to the first full college weekend and 3 weeks to the NFL season. We're getting closer to football season. How about that? And that reminds me, we got some football leagues for you to enter. We'll get to that in just a minute. But let's not delay. Let's get to our TTMs. TTM number 1 is coming to us. Las Vegas, Nevada. How about that? Las Vegas, Nevada. Would they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Well, this one did not stay in Vegas. It came to us. Let's see what we got from Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's cut that open and see if we got us a trading card autographed in there. Oh, look at this. We got us a no-go. Oh, signed on the back. Well, all right. Michigan hero Sean Higgins. I thought he let us down, but he said, no, I can't let a fellow maize and bluer down like that. Look at that. Beautiful. 1991-92 Upper Deck Heroes card is signed on the back by Sean Higgins. And hey, we got this on a perfect day because we got a lot of our Michigan heroes right up front here. Getting ready for some more Michigan football. Well, this guy, Sean Higgins, scored one of the greatest baskets in University of Michigan history. In that 1989 NCAA championship season, he scored the game-winning basket against Illinois in the Final Four semifinal game. That was a great game, and that's one of the most heroic game-winning shots in Michigan history. Sean Higgins, second-round pick by the Spurs in the 1990 draft, averaged 6.3 points per game for his 4-year NBA career. Look at that. Sean Higgins, thank you for signing the back of that card. Michigan basketball legend. All right, we love to get our Michigan guys. Great way to start. Let's keep rolling along. Let's get to the next TTM. This thing here's coming to us from something called North Texas, P and DC, Dallas, Texas. That's a big identifier, isn't it? Can't I just shorten that up a little bit? All right, let's see what we got coming to us from from somewhere in Texas near Dallas. We got us another trading card. Let's see. Oh, we got a beautiful old Topps card. 1973 Topps. Beautiful. Margene Atkins. Look at that. Signed it in ballpoint. He put his number on there. What else is on there? What does that say? Is that his different numbers? Let me look at that close up. I guess that's his different numbers. For for the different teams he played for? I'm not sure. Because he started his pro career actually in Canada, signed with Otto as a 19-year-old back when they had hardship rules so teenagers could go play pro ball in Canada. Can you believe that? He played in the CFL at age 19. Played for them for 3 years. Two-time All-Star, won 2 Grey Cups. Cowboys drafted him in the second round in 1970. He played 2 years for the Cowboys, 1 for the Jets, 1 for the Saints. He had very limited success in the NFL, caught only 19 passes for 258 yards, no touchdowns. He also returned punts and kickoffs. Look at that. Look at that. Margene Atkins, thank you, sir. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. 1973 Topps card. All right, before we get to the next one, let's get our first football league you can join. This one here, let's do the, because college football is coming up first. We got some prizes to announce for this one, too. 2025 ESPN College Pick'em. It's the confidence version. You know what that means? You get 10 games you got to pick each week. Your 10-point game is the game you're most confident about. So if you got Ohio State playing Kent State, you know Ohio State's going to win. That's a 10-pointer. But if you got Ohio State playing Texas, you're not sure. That might be your 1-point game. So it goes from 10-point game, the one you're most confident about, to the 1-point game. You got to rank all 10. And that is, we got the link to join that in the description field below. They got the games for week 1 already in there. So far, we only have 3 people signed up for this. Well, this is what we got prizes for. We got a $50 eBay gift card and a 2023 Rookies and Stars Stetson Bennett autograph card. And I might, do I have that laying around here? I might. Let me see. I think I do. That's one of the prizes. That and a $50 gift card. Look at that. That is numbered. What does that say? Out of 99. How about that? Only 99 is patch autograph card. Stetson Bennett, college football legend. 2-time national champion. Like I said, we only got 3 people entered, so me and the 2 other guys, we got a 33% chance. So if you want to join, click on that link down in the description field. Pretty decent prize for that one, college football pick'em. But if that's all, hey, if that's only 3 of us, all 3 of us got a pretty good shot at winning. All right, let's keep going with some more TTMs. Well, I tell you what, I am looking forward to cutting this one open. Coming to us from the Great White North, known as Canada. I know this film studio I sent to the #1 active Scream Queen in film today. This, I hope she signed it. This will become one of our favorites if she did. Let's hope so. Let's see if she signed it. It was a custom art card. Let's see if she signed it. Here's our custom art card. We're going to flip it over and see. Oh, yeah, beautifully signed. How about that? Look at that sweet custom art card signed by Miss Micah Monroe. Boy, that came out beautiful. From my favorite film of hers, a horror classic, It Follows. Well, look at that. Beautiful. Thank you, Miss Monroe. She is 32 years old, began her acting career in the early 2010 with the small roles in At Any Price and Labor Day. And then she had her big breakout hit, 2014, It Follows. It Follows established her as a modern Scream Queen legend. Since then, she's expanded into diverse thrillers like Watcher and God is a Bullet. She scored, of course, another major horror success with Longlegs last year opposite Nicolas Cage. That was the highest grossing indie film of the year. Modern Scream Queen, #1 star, Micah Monroe. Boy, that came out beautiful. Thank you, Miss Monroe. Man, that is going to be one of our favorite returns. That came out beautiful. All right, let's keep going. We got our next TTM. This one's coming to us from Houston, Texas. They put my address up there. So I'm not quite sure who this is, but I'm assuming whoever it is signed it since they took the time and trouble to put my address in the corner. Oh, we got us another Old Tops football card, also in ink pen. Mr. Bob Pollard on a 1974 Topps rookie card. Look at this sweet old card, would you? Bob enjoys riding horses. Well, that's interesting. He gets quite a little thrill out of getting up there on those big old beasts, doesn't he? Bob Pollard, thank you, sir. 76 years old, Saints 11th round pick in 1971 out of Weber State. He played for New Orleans for 7 years, the Cardinals for 4 years. 57 career sacks, returned 1 fumble for a touchdown. His son Robert played briefly for the Chargers and Seahawks. Bob Pollard, how about that? Look at that. 1974 Topps rookie card. Thank you, sir. All right. All right, let's see here. Next one here. This is coming to us. New York, New York, the Big Apple. The most important city in the universe. The capital of human activity in the universe, New York City. What an honor to cut open an envelope postmarked from New York. Let's see who we got from New York. Hey, we got us another. Oh, look at this. Signed on the back. She answered the questions on the back. How about that? And she signed the front. Double duty from one of the leading actresses of the day, Sarah Snook. How about that? That came out great. Look at that. Beautiful. 37 years old. Australian actress. She launched her career in theatre before moving into TV and films. She she earned some Australian Film Awards for movies called Sisters of War and Predestination. And then, of course, international acclaim for her portrayal of Shiv Roy in Succession. Nobody will ever forget that. Great show, and she was one of the main reasons that was such a great show. She did a great job playing Shiv. She earned multiple Golden Globes and an Emmy and SAG Ensemble Awards. And in 2025, she delivered a stunning one-woman stage performance as all 26 characters in The Picture of Dorian Gray, earning Olivier and Tony Awards. And let's see, I think I asked her about her favorite movies and shows and co-stars. Favorite co-star? Kieran Culkin. Favorite show? Succession. A little smiley face. Best wishes. Well, how about that? She took the time and trouble to answer those questions, give me a double signature. Beautiful. That, I'll tell you what, that rivals. If I wasn't such a horror film fan, probably most people think Sarah Snook would be the big hit. I like my horror movies and Scream Queens, but those are two great actresses. How about that? What a day for the actresses. Two great ones. All right, we got one TTM left. This one here's coming to us from Birmingham, Alabama. All right, before we do that, we got one more league you can join. You like fantasy football? We got an electronic football league. Join our electronic football league. The link is in the description field below. Our draft is set for Sunday, August 31st at 8 p.m. We have 3 spots open. So as of right now, we don't have a league. I don't have any prizes. Of course, if anybody wants to join either of these leagues and donate a prize, let me know. Here's the email. Send me an email, hank.youtube@yandex.com. Send me an email there. Let me know if you want to donate a prize. If you want to follow me on Twitter, go right ahead too. We got some nice stuff on Twitter, but you better be a big boy, a big girl, or a big tranny. Otherwise, you might start crying like a little baby. But if you want to, you know what? I hate to call people out, but I've done this fantasy football league for the last 2 years. Nobody else contributed a prize. Not even a $10 Taco Bell gift card? Nothing? Nobody wants to pony up nothing and join the league? But hey, right now we need 3 more guys. I'm sure we'll get them. But as of now, there are no gifts. Maybe there won't be. We know we got great gifts for the other, for the college pick'em. But as of now, no prizes. Might change, might not. If you want to sign up, get in there. It's also going to be advertised on Twitter. I'm sure we'll get 3 people, but prizes, I don't know. But let's see. Fantasy football season coming up. Who would everybody pick if they had the first pick in the fantasy football draft? If I had the number 1 pick, I would take Justin Jefferson because I think old J.J. McCarthy is going to hit him a lot this year. I think they're going to get Justin Jefferson's going to get a lot of yards and a lot of TD catches. But you let me know down in the comments field who you take number 1 in the fantasy football draft. All right, last TTM. This one here coming to us from Birmingham, Alabama. Way down there in Alabama. They can't wait for football. They got Ty Simpson named starting quarterback for the Tide. Oh, boy. Ty Simpson. You know, I saw him play, what was it against last year? Or no, 2 years ago. Nick Saban's last year. He came in for a Milroe. He did not look that good, so hopefully he's improved because the Tide might have another tough year. But all right, let's see what we got from Birmingham, our last TTM. Hope you all have a great weekend. I know you're all as excited about football season as me. What did we get from Birmingham, Alabama? This looks like our note back in there. Looks like we got our note. Let's see if we got is there a ball card in here? Yes, there is. Look at that sign way down there at the bottom. Mr. Don Henkel. How about that? He got that down there. Only put Luke 10:27. Boy, what, off the top of my head, I do not know what Luke 10:27 is. Y'all better look that up because he wants us to know. And I want us to know too. Luke 10:27. All right, we're going to look that one up. I hope you all do too because you cannot go wrong with Scripture. All right, Don Henkel, 65 years old. This is his 1989 Topps card. Pitched parts of 2 seasons, one for the Tigers, one for the Cardinals. Appeared in 28 games. He had 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save, 4.74 ERA. Thank you, Mr. Henkel. Don Henkel. Look at that. All right, that is our TT. Oh, I forgot. He answered. Let me see what he answered on our note. I almost forgot his questions. I said, did you like playing for the Tigers or Cardinals better? What does this say? He says, Tigers, I played with most of these guys in the minors. Did you like playing for Sparky Anderson? Yes, I'm grateful. I'm grateful the Lord in him gave me a shot. You're welcome. God bless. Well, thank you, sir. God bless you. I appreciate that. Appreciate all you folks watching these videos. Join these football leagues. Let's have some fun this football season. Let's remind everybody one last time before we sign out of here. We got prizes for this one. College football pick'em. Right now, everybody's got a 33% chance of winning the gift card and that. Look at that. Look at that. Stetson Bennett, college football hero, Georgia legend, out of 99. Patch autograph card. All right, and then we also got our Fantasy Football League, 3 spots open. The links for both of those in the description field. Summer's just about over. You want to get some summer reading in before the summer's over. Hey, get over to Amazon.com. Type in the author's name. You see that down there? Better lift this up. Henry L. Rassico. Type that into your search bar along with the title. That book will come up. Great book about how to make sense of the ups and downs of human existence. But like the Twitter account, it's not for crybabies. All right, we'll be back in a few days with some. Oh, you know what we'll be back with? I think next week it'll be time to roll out a couple more TTMs along with our 2025 college football preview. We'll tell you which 12 teams are going to make the college football playoff. Is Michigan going to be one of them? They're eligible. Michigan. They are eligible for the postseason, so we will see. Until then, remember, enjoy the rest of your life.